Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, that's looking good. That's looking fine. It's all pretty smooth. Make sure I stop that. Looks all good. Hello, hello. Pokemon healed, yes. Back inside the gym of happiness. Yep, gotta just move you around a bit here. How is your day today? It's been warm, so that's fantastic. The get is all set. There we go. Real feel of 102. Get it all set. It's a true story. There we go. Gotta talk to this dude here so we can walk on by. It's important. Glad to know it's warm there too. Dancer Tia, bringing out Hitmonlee. He's got good footwork, so it makes sense, I suppose. Here we go. Yes, bind attack. I'm aware. Trying to think. I did have to. So yesterday the emulator crashed pretty hardcore, so I had to not only reboot it up, but I had to reset the settings because it went all back to default. So hopefully it's back to where I had it before. It was a wind festival. I mean, that's... Your first problem was going to the beach. Let's be realistic here. That was... Yeah, thankfully, it wasn't hard. It wasn't super hard. Because luckily, I know a lot of the settings. Because I've had to mess with this for quite a bit. But, the thing is that this is a... So, the emulator that I use a lot for streaming is a multi-purpose. It's not like just a GBA emulator. It also does like the N64, SNES, NES, so on and so forth. And I have to change the settings specifically for each emulator, as it were. So that's... Luckily, I only use one of them more often than not, so the GBA one. I do have to go back into the GB and make sure that is... I could actually probably use... It'd be... Okay, the confusion is fine. That paid itself off. It also knows Psywave. What is this? Yeah, plenty of things to configure. Luckily, at least the sound settings is universal, so I didn't have to... I just have to set that to where it usually is, and it's fine. But a lot of the settings I have to change are like a lot of the display things, sort of the core of the emulators to make it work smoothly and whatnot. But luckily that's not terribly difficult for me to figure out and get it all running again. I wish it was windy over here though. It would be nice. It would only feel like 101 degrees instead of 1,000,000,001 degrees. But that is what it is. I did see apparently they've got the Dragon Unlock week going on. That just started up. Gotta catch some dragons, which thankfully at least they're gonna spawn more often, so that's the good news. And that lasts for the full week, so and I know at least like catching the dragons is the quote-unquote hard part, because you have to like also like, I think it's like make nice throws and power up your Pokemon if I remember correctly. I didn't spend too much time, I just saw it before I hopped on stream. Alright, he's back in his usual position. I'm not used to that. True story. Oops, I actually didn't want to face you guys? I'm not running out of steam because I keep leaving and keep healing up. It's not a problem, guys. Alright. Pineco, the mightiest of foes. Truly Truly a force to be reckoned with. Alright. Oh, good. He's using Bide. And since I... Oh, good. Why'd you miss? Okay, you got one more chance to hit him. That's much better. That's a lot better, actually. I'll take that. I'll take it. The idea, hopefully, is as well as dragons will just spawn in the normal area, so hopefully... I didn't see any dragons spawn, like, when I got on, but it was still a lot of fire Pokemon, but it's, it could be that they're still going through the rotation, because when a Pokemon spawns, it stays a while out in the fields, and new ones won't appear in that area unless they start running out of their timer for spawning in that area, so it's probably what was happening. Alright. I don't know where Hobbs is at. He was being quite mean today. He was getting a little cabin fever, which doesn't make sense because I let him out this morning, and he was super happy about that. But he's not complaining, at least right now, so he's probably picked a spot to be sad. I just can't see him, so he's either out in the hallway or he's crawled under the bed and he's just gonna wait it out. Cabin fever, indeed. Indeed. Sometimes it happens. He just gets a little rambunctious. And I'm like, no. Need you to stay in the same room as me, because you'll get into trouble if you're out there and I'm in here. If he was a nicer cat, it wouldn't be a problem, but he's chosen the difficult path. Too bad I don't have anything good against this Marowak. The good news is at least his ground attacks are going to affect him, but that's why we have Kyogre, who at least is going to make a rain inside the game. It's a small victory. Rain continues to fall, and Water Spout. It's insanely strong. Easy peasy. There we go. Oh, so back to changing emulator settings. I have to also change the control settings as well, because they don't really add up to where I want them to be at. Like, it's the start button tends to be either the A button or the B button, because it usually registers one of those as button 1, which is how it normally is, like on a regular Game Boy. The start button is 0, 1. And so I have to go and fix that, because I don't want to keep hitting start where the A button should be on my controller, so that's super fun. The N64 is even worse, because the Y-axis of the joystick up and down is reversed for whatever reason. I don't know if it's specifically with this controller or what, but it just you push forward and you start going backwards. It's not a fun thing to do. And I'm just like, I can't even begin to understand how you translate that. But it's tedious but not difficult. It's a little crazy. It's not a fun day. Alright, we will do a save in case we fail this fight, but this being the randomizer, we're incredibly strong. Technically, we are underleveled. We've skipped a bunch of trainers to get to this point. Let's see. Let's see what he's got. Usually he has, like, ground types, poison types, but it has a couple interesting Pokemon. Starting with an unknown is interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the strength attack. Special attack fell. Oh good, because I have an overheat which also lowers my special attack, so that's cute. Oh, that was nothing. Alright, Minin, which is unfortunate. He is an electric type. And Moltres is of the fly type. Okay, double team. Yes. Alright, now if you hit one more time, Moltres, this would be nice. Gotta hope springs eternal. Alright, come on. You got another chance here. There you go. I don't think I needed the critical hit, but it is appreciated. The minion is twice... has twice as many experience points as an unknown. That doesn't even make sense. Doesn't even make sense. I will, however, take this Magneton. We'll first do an overheat. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, that's pretty much all the overheats I can do. They're not going to be super useful to use at this point, which is okay because Moltres is fantastic at 39. Oh, Vileplume, of course it is. I don't want to send out Kyogre because let me tell you. Yep, melt that steel. And then we're gonna not listen to Smokey the Bear here. We're gonna start a forest fire. I'm okay with speed falling. I was surprised alright, flatter special attack rose and became confused. Oh, okay, so it's like Swagger, but it does my special attack stats. Which means I can probably use overheat if I don't get confused. Yeah, Frenzy Plant isn't gonna do much. Especially against the flying fire type. Oh, so close. So close, Moltres. Oh well, I'll use a strength attack. You gotta recharge from that Frenzy Plant. Which, again, not worried about it. Altaria. Okay, at least Kyogre isn't weak to dragon or flying types. It's not the best scenario, but I mean, it's okay. Rain continues to fall. Like, of course it's Altaria as his last Pokemon and strongest. So Super Fang always deals half of your current HP damage to you. He's got probably, what's that one flying attack? It's a charging attack. Well, Sky Attack, that's what it is. Oh, okay, it's actually quite powerful. Also being 12 levels ahead of him might have something to do with that. Tiny details. Okay, so, if I go first, which I don't. Of course you remember. Clearly, you play this game as often as I do. We're gonna stick with another bite. Sky Attack here. Yep. Unfortunately, it is a physical-based attack, so I mean, Tiny Take can only take so much. Luckily, Metagross is here to play for keeps. Go with the Meteor Mash. How are you faster? I mean, I'm fine with it, but how are you faster? There's an 11 level difference. Truly intense fight. It's one man's opinion. Did get 5,000 monies. Yes, 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 yes. TM26. Aurora Beam. Okay, that's actually really good. That's actually a really good move. No, 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 no. No. Because if our Glalie can learn it, that would be super nice. There you are. Okay. It's weird that a lot of people can learn it. I actually want Tiny Tank to learn it because she needs more special-based moves. I'll probably get rid of Milk Drink. Because here's the thing, I want to keep Overheat. Like, it's a fire-type move, it goes well with everything. Bite's not bad. And I need Fly. I can't unforget it until I go talk to somebody else anyway. So let's get rid of the Milk Drink. Because let's be honest, I can just use Hyper Potions if I need to heal her up. Not super worried about it. Alright. And now, quick fly back. Whoops. Quick fly. Faster than biking. Specifically in this scenario. Alright, we also have a rival battle we gotta go face. So the goal next is to just get to... Indigo Plateau. Yes. Get through Victory Road to get to Indigo Plateau. So that we can just fly there should we ever leave. It's a serious commitment. But first things first, rival battle. Gotta get all those candies. Gotta hoard them all. It's not... Oh wait, there's this guy here, which I believe gives you a TM. Usually it's Rest. Or Dream Eater, that's what it is, yes. Okay, so it actually is Dream Eater. I was just curious about that. But no matter. I will save again, because I remember saving before facing Giovanni. Don't remember saving afterwards. Gotta keep the clutter out somehow. Alright. Let's see what our rival has. Who needs to heal Pokemon? You just throw them in gym and then you... Once they get knocked out, then you throw them back into the wild for their candy. This is also a pretty bad setup, but because I have Aeroblast, I'm at least going to take the advantage here. Oh, you're so close. Well, I used to Tickle. My attack? No! No, my defense! How dare you, sir? I'm going to use Quick Attack, hope it's strong enough. That would have been really awkward if it wasn't. They're just exhausted. Oh good, he has a Rayquaza. Okay, good. Ironically enough, those are also in raids for the events. Yes. It's the only time they get healed. I'm gonna try Water Spout. Should be fine. Attack and speed. Not that you needed more speed. You're already faster than mine. I think this is the first time we've actually had legendary Pokemon of the same generation fighting off each other. So, this is the first. I'm gonna be really scared when Rayquaza actually attacks me. Because he's been sitting there, doing the whole thing. Dragon Breath, that doesn't... It's not affected by his attack stats. Alright, and of course my HP's dropping like crazy, so Water Spout is becoming less and less of an option. Bring in the tank. Alright, this is your chance, Tiny Tank. This is your moment to shine. If he uses Dragon Breath, that would actually be nice. I'm gonna try Aurora Beam, because I don't remember Rayquaza's specific types. I don't typically use him, or typically face him. That pretty much answers my question. Alright. A Tyrogue, alright. Now we can bring back Kyogre. Kyogre, Kyogre. Bada 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 bada. Quake in your boots yet? You're down 2 Pokemon. Nice. Considering that's considered a baby Pokemon, I'm not really scared of it. A Dugtrio. Alright. Not scared of that, but it can go first and ruin my day. It's a possibility. Okay, that's not bad. Because that gives me a chance to deal some damage. Put the hurt on the trio. Kyogre's has a level. That was 4 to defense. That's actually really good. A Meltic. Well, Tiny Tank's going out. It's necessity here. She's got to come out at this point. Alright. So I gotta go with Bite, I think, at this point. Overheat's not going to do that good. Aurora Beam won't do that well either, so... Alright. Well, I'm going to try Fly next to see if that's actually any stronger. Luckily, water tends to be special-based moves, so Tiny Tank should do well in the fight here. Okay, Bite is much better. Got it. I could try an Aurora Beam, see if I get any work done, because she is using Withdraw, which is going to make my life miserable. Whew, alright. Well, that actually helps if she's got physical-based attacks. Alright, just gonna try an Overheat. Oh, Poison, of course. Yep. Pretty much every move I have isn't gonna do much. It's a sad situation we're in. And it deals too much damage for me to comfortably keep her out and about, so I might as well just retreat her. She'll get rid of the poison. We bring on Metagross. I mean, that's a win-win in my book. It is true, Steel-type moves, not going to be as useful against the Water-type Pokemon. Oh, okay, really not well. Not with all those defense things she's been... Okay, Metagross has finally failed me in the face of combat. I have another 5 Pokemon, though. 4 Pokemon if you count the incredibly injured one that I've already got. Let's just start with Luster Purge. Nice crit. This Miltank is actually pretty crazy strong. Not a big fan of it personally. Come on. Thank goodness I'm a dragon. No, Metagross has been a pretty solid Pokemon. It is rare for him to fall in battle so easily. Just that water Pokemon was the trick. The problem with water is that they're resistant to steel types, and they deal normal damage to steel. It's one of the few that can. So it's just something you gotta live with on a day-to-day basis. Let's try Aurora Beam. A Facade. It's really strong, apparently. Again, I'm pretty certain it's a physical-based move, considering how much it hurt Tiny Tank. So we'll just have to let that be. Try a Dragon Claw. Thankfully, he loafs around every other turn, so we got time. Oh, I do have Surf, and since it's raining, whew, Facade is quite strong, apparently. Okay, not important, but Surf did the trick. Surf did the trick. All right. Poor Rich King, I think, is gonna have to faint. I don't want to have to switch just for a Pokemon to hit by Facade. And if I had Metagross, it wouldn't be as much of a problem, because I know he could take a normal attack. Alright. I shall use... Let's use Icy Wind. That's been a good friend of ours. Whew. Well, at least a Speed fell, considering we need it. Alright, come on, buddy. Yes, go first. Yes. Good job, Galil. Alright, Toru's been defeated. Could've gone better. I need more practice. Please. I won the fight. Actually, I could just fly. That would be faster. Alright, not the easiest of battles, but they shouldn't be at this rate. See, normally, I would be pretty close to like 43, 44 kind of levels. So that gives you an idea on like how far back I am compared to that. Thanks on that. Luckily that would have been like I wasn't pretty worried about it. It was just near the end is when things started to go wrong my way, but it's not the worst scenario. Here we go, do some switching around. I'm gonna guess Kyogre is faster than a Moltres. Nope. Looks like Moltres is at the top of the food chain. Alright, and there we go this way. And then I could pull out my bicycle. immediately go into a battle that I don't want. Yep, Grandma level 3. Not even a problem. Alright, do the runs for days. Alright. Now I gotta go through all this. This is good stuff here. Cascade badge, yep. Let's go through. Let everyone see that I have badges for days. This is again something that they fixed very later on in the Pokemon series, where it's just the one person checks your badges, and then you just go through to the Victory Road esque of the game. I meant to go around the island so I didn't have to waste time, but I still did. There we go. I've been playing this new game because it's... Oh, this is weird to find a Donphin in the water. But I've been playing this new game called Disintegration, I think is what it is. It's free for the weekend as almost like a trial, if you will, but it's the full game on Steam. But it's a first-person shooter game with strategy elements where you command a squad in a flying vehicle. And the idea is that you basically are like you're robots with human brains that control them. And that's kind of what society has evolved into. And the idea is that, like, you've been captured by an evil faction which has an iron grip on the world, and you're kind of just fighting back against them. But it's a very interesting... Oh gosh, can't escape from a level 3 Kabutops? What can I escape from? I don't think I can escape now that I've been clamped. I think that's a thing. Yeah, alright. Gonna fight this one out. True story. But it's very interesting. There's not... They claim it as a hybrid between an FPS and an RTS, a real-time strategy game, and that's pretty inaccurate. Like, there's strategy involved, but it's not what you would call not what you would think of like real-time strategy, in which you're trying to gather resources to build units. That's what most people think of as an RTS. It's more closer to there's another game I actually really like called Star Wars Republic Commando, where you play as a clone trooper of like a little squad, and it's the same idea of it's a first-person shooter, but you can order your squad mates to go attack other units you see. It's been an interesting game so far. It's not terrible. Like, it's not... I think I would have preferred it if it was a little more first-person shooter than strategy, but it's got some good elements. There's an upgrade system to not only upgrade your little flying vehicle to make it stronger, more durable, but you can also upgrade your squad mates. So I'm like, yeah, like, it's not my particular cup of tea. Although I really like Republic Commando. Like, and that one definitely needs like a remaster, remake, sequel kind of deal. Alright, well, our tank did not survive the day, which is unfortunate, because we want to get through this so badly. So I'm just gonna save here, and we're just gonna boulder our way through all this. Not being able to run away from the Kabutops hurt a lot, and I was just like, I'm just gonna go face it now. Hello, Primeape. I remember catching you because we needed... These Pokemon are not letting me run away. I'm just a little... If I were a little bit higher leveled, it probably would be less of a problem, but they are being picky today. the thing too is like with Disintegration, it has a multiplayer mode to it where it's still the same idea. You're in a flying ship just hovering over the ground, and then you have a squad to command and go around. And I'm like, I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm like, that doesn't sound particularly fun. Like, I would rather just be a first-person shooter. Like, if you're gonna have multiplayer aspect to that. This is going well, by the way. This is going so well. Okay, now I get away. 2 down and we're not even through the first floor. This is fine. I just want to get through. I just want to be a good person. I think, for me personally, like, for Disintegration, it would be... Ooh, hello there. Hello there. I have to leave you alone, though. I have to. At least you're a 32. You're like what the Machop would be in this area. So, yeah, there's a possibility we're going to see you a bit more often than the Kabutops. Good to know. But, as I was saying, as we just encounter every Pokemon every single step of the way, it would be nice if it had a co-op mode of some sort in Disintegration as the multiplayer aspect, where you either have to like hold an area, like defend a base kind of deal, kind of thing. It would make more sense to me that regard, and then you upgrade in between waves and whatnot. Like, that's what I would personally prefer. The interesting thing too is that that game started off purely as an RTS game, and they were like, no, there's too many sci-fi RTS games. I'm like, there's actually, like, while there's a point to that, like, there's not a lot of what you would call popular RTS games these days. Like, we haven't seen a lot of recent RTS games come about. But, you know, can't blame them. To be fair, the people that have been working on with Disintegration worked on, like, the Halo games. So, first-person shooters are more up their alley than an RTS game. But credit where credit is due. Like, it looks good. Like, I have it set like on medium graphics because I don't want to push my laptop. It's like, the one thing that's not good about it is it's a processor. Like, it's fine for running most things, but a lot of more recent games that are coming out are requiring a bit of a heavier loads than what this computer can put out max. So I don't want to push the graphics, but it looks pretty good, and it has, like, it's got smart things to it, like the enemy AI ground units will take cover behind, like, buildings, like barricades and whatnot, but you can shoot those down and break them apart, like with your guns, and force them out of cover, especially if your squad units are on the other side and whatnot. And it looks like it's got like effects to it, like, in essence, like ragdoll effects, where the cover doesn't just explode and fall apart. It's by itself. It reacts to the direction that you're facing and whatnot. So it's well made. Just, again, it's not really my cup of tea, but I need to get off my bike so I can maneuver much more carefully. Don't want to mess this up. Fortress. Hello, hello. I'm glad Witch King has been running away consistently from these fights. Like, he's a good friend. Alright, now I can get back on the bike. And just... as long as that guy doesn't spin around, we'll be good. Yeah, makes it a lot easier. Because if I mess up pushing up that boulder into the wrong spot, oh, that was scary. Rotated around and I wasn't expecting that. I could have easily gotten into a battle with him. Other than that, just been doing the usual thing. Alright, we need to push this. Controller's not making this easy for me. I know, you're worn out on the D-pad specifically. You've done quite well for me playing these games. There we go. Push this over. And then up. And then up. Whoop, whoop, there we go. It's very easy to hit up rather than left. Luckily, like I said, it's just the D-pad that's wearing out. Like, I could use the joystick, sure, but I mean, I don't need that to wear out too. Rather just keep using the D-pad till I'm quite fed up with it. Ugh. Here's the other problem too, is that I can't really use a repel, even if I have one, which I may not. Because there's still Pokemon quite stronger than my current lineup. I do want this item though, because it's right here. Probably gonna find another 3 Pokemon by the time I make it back. And of course, stronger Pokemon are harder to run away from. Okay, Mega Punch. Not the worst. There we go. Don't really think I want to teach it to a Pokemon, though. Okay, now we go this way. Hop on the bicycle. Go this way. Don't look at me. There we go. Like I said, very easy. Okay, I think this guy I have to face. But he's the only one I have to face, if I remember correctly. Everybody else should be fine. I'm gonna save just in case. We are down 2 Pokemon, and one of them's the tank, the other is Metagross. So anything could happen. Alright. Yep. Only the Chosen can pass here. Why are you battling me then? I am the Chosen One. Oh good, he's got 5 Pokemon I have to fight my way through. That's cute. Alright. Luckily, the Witch King is quite strong. Oh, and it's even worse for the Heracross. Oh no, alright. I see we're playing dirty today. I see that is the scenario for today. Just do my thing here. Play the Flute of Justice. Cross Chop. Not really worried about it, being a Psychic type. Alright. Back to the Lusters of Purges. Easy peasy. Shuckle, I'm actually not worried about it specifically. However, because it's a rock type, it can know rock moves. And they're not going to be super effective against dragons, but they are quite strong regardless. Shuckle normally I wouldn't worry about. I'd just be like, it's another day. Just basically a Magikarp. You just get rid of that. Manectric, okay. I don't have anything good against electric type specifically, mostly because Metagross has fainted. Like, he has Dig, which will do super effective damage. Alright, come on, buddy. Yep, go with the Purges. Excellent. Ugh. So close. Alright. Which means he'll go first with another Thunder attack. Like, dragons are just nice because they're resistant to the electric, fire, and grass elements. And water. Forgot water. Moltres? I think that's a good choice. Witch King's paralyzed and is becoming weaker by the second. Alright. It's raining, which is fine. I shall use Overheat. It missed because, you know, this is fine. Well, this is good. Would have preferred Sleep Powder, honestly, at this rate. Would have preferred it. It wasn't a sleep watch. I wasn't asleep. Considering how much moving I had to do to go get calm Hobbs down, like, surprised you thought I was sleeping at all. Togepi's just, unfortunately, I don't know what Togepi has up her sleeve. If I saw that correctly, which I'm pretty certain I did. Yeah, that's fine. It is a baby Pokemon. That's the ace in our corner, as it were. Time for the sleepy sleeps. Alright, we are going to be... So our speed harshly fell, but we also made Togepi's speed fell, so who's faster? Still me. I'm the champ. Of course, I made your speed fall even more. Okay, there's a chance now Togepi actually goes first. There is the chance. Oh, now you want to use a Hyper Potion. So I won't even know yet. I'll have to wait another turn. Aha! Hopefully this put me back in the lead of the speed. There's a chance that one of us is gonna not have the chance of our speed being lowered anymore. Okay, that's cute. No, that's fine. I'm glad you have that move around. Because it heals more than I deal damage. This is fine. You're gonna run out of those eventually. It's gonna happen. So glad I'm going first, though. Let's be real here. Gonna lower your speed all the way down. Now, oh! You're not slacking off. You're not lowering my speed, which means I am the best. If you didn't think I was the chosen one before, you've now been corrected. Okay, how bad is everybody here? It's fine, don't worry about it. Do I even have a poison powder? I do have a repel, so that question has been answered, but I don't think I have, specifically, a poison powder. Poison, you know what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. The chosen one always wins his fights. So we got a Pokemon that's paralyzed, a Pokemon that's poisoned. Leaves me with 2 left, but that's all the trainers we have to face. Because we can get by those 2 pretty easily. And then we push with this boulder. And just, whoop, there we go. That's me trying to go up again when I'm desperately trying to go left. Thankfully, it's just a straight shot. Aha, yes, a Pelipper at level 34. Yes. Thank you, Witch King, for allowing me to run from everything. Just take a quick... Yes, there is an item here. Oh, we found Slack Off. Like, of course we did. No wonder why she had it, because she must have found that item too. Here we go. Just meander our way over here. Just carefully try not to trigger any fights. There is an item up there. Not that desperate to grab it. Especially with a poisoned friend. Alright, climb this ladder. Go right. I would have been highly upset had he gone up. Highly upset. Alright. Ride my bicycle to freedom. Gotta get all the way up here. Perfect. You still have plenty of health. Here we go. I don't think this is the usual music for this section of the game. Tiny details. Alright. So we need to do some selling. Get rid of all the... that actually isn't terrible. I don't need you. Choice Band is actually not bad. Retro Mail. Charcoal. I have 3 experience shares. It's actually cute. Alright. Sell that. Black belts, fighting type moves. Sell those. Yes. Lava Cookie, yes, keep it. Raises far-fetched critical hit ratio. Sell the big pearl for 3,750. I love you, man. Fabulous mail. Just gonna go through. Get rid of all this. Carbus raises speed. Good to know. I'll keep that, actually. Got 3 of those. I'm happy about that. Sell the pearl. Oh, okay, that one is... I already have the Poke Flute, which is a better flute because it doesn't run out when I use it. Sell the Nugget for sure, because I might as well. Red Shards. Won't need those. Green Scarfs. Definitely don't need you. Shadow Mail. Whoops. No, not the repels. We might need those. They have a use in life. Most of this other stuff doesn't. Alright. Now we go buy everything. We got revives, which we do want. Just do that. 148. Wait. Okay. I haven't. Gotta get all the potions. Just buy 99 of these because I have none in my inventory anyway. And then gonna go grab hyper potions back at Cinnabar Island. This is one of the reasons why we come here first before we go anywhere else. I keep trying to go to a Pokemon that actually flies, forgetting that the Pokemon I taught it to is one of the few that don't. Yep, I'm hoping I've got it. Like I said, I'm pretty low leveled. Here we go. Hyper Potions, much cheaper than the Max Potions. Alright. That should be good. We could always sell other things as well, but the main point is now we have no money, so we can effectively lose and not be upset by that. Plus, not to mention, if I desperately need more items to go pick up, I'll just go face the slew of trainers that we haven't actually faced. Because they'll give me money and experience points. It's a win-win. Alright, we're at 15 hours? Is that what that said? Is that? Yeah, that's impressive. Because usually at this point, you're looking at like, you know, the 22, 23 hours in a normal game. So. Yeah, this is not the music that it's supposed to be. That's cute. I wonder if that's a glitch in the randomizer thing. Because normally, it's supposed to play more menacing type of music. Alright. So even if we lose, the thing we want to know is the Pokemon she's got, preferably all of them, but we need to desperately know. 40 plus hours. Gotta grind it all out. Okay. A Chime Show is interesting because I do have Bite. That's my only real like way to deal with Psychics specifically against them to get the super effective status. Because I don't have anything else, honestly. Like, I might send out first, who'd-you-ma-call-it? Send out somebody. Whoops! That was bad. Luckily, I don't think that's changed anything on the thing, because it only fell on the number pad of my keyboard. So hopefully, all that stays where it's at. I'm okay with Blaze Kick because it is a special type move, despite what it sounds like. Alright, now do you use a potion? That is correct. Swimmer Daniel. At least the swimmer makes some sort of sense, being an ice gym leader that typically uses water Pokemon while she's at it. Oh no, Tiny Tank was burned! Tiny Tank was burned! I don't even think I have full restores that I found out in the wild. What I should have probably done was use like the Carbos, the PP ups, but details. Yeah, I don't have any of those. We just have the most important items we need. Because normally I also would have a bit of money that I would buy a couple full restores just in case. Kind of like this scenario that we're in now. But it's fine. Alright. The good news, too, is sending out the Witch King is that, being a Dragon type, he's going to be resistant to Blaze Kick, so... Oh, I forgot, he also has Thief. While not as strong as Bite, it's going to do just fine. It's going to do what we want it to do. Okay. Now that's just rude. That's just rude, sir. The burn is unfortunately affecting his... This is not my day. Of course he has swagger. Like, of course it's a thing. We just gotta fight through it is the problem, too. Thankfully, Witch King came through on that one. Thankfully indeed. That's a level up for the king himself. Speed +4. Oh, he can learn Milk Drink. I can't give up anything for that. I have Luster Purge, Thief, something else in Surf. What's the other thing I've got? I forgot already. Thief is just, it can steal the post held item as long as I'm not holding one. Other than that, it's just a decent dark move. I got Dragon Claw, which I do want. Yes. Beautifly. Okay, we can deal with that. If we send out our Moltres, it should be fine. Thief would have been really useful back in the when I was doing the Omega FireRed, and it actually was because there would be Pokemon who had leftovers, so they'd be healing themselves up a little bit after each turn, and so I could steal their item and at the very least make sure they didn't use it. I totally wasn't paying attention to what Pokemon he was gonna send out. That's unfortunate. Just auto-cruised my way through because that's usually what I do is I just pick the one Pokemon and stick with it. Okay, Fearow. This means that this wasn't a bad move. Good thing he's going first. Alright, one more Medium Mash should hopefully do the trick. Critical hit! But of course, does not that much. Oh, so close. That's so rude. So if Metagross was one more level up, he would knock it out in 2 turns. Alright. He gains experience points, which is nice. Because I need him to be stronger. 3-3-2s. Yeah, he was like 1 or 2 hit points away. Mighty Ina. Okay, so I can't send out Witch King, which is actually okay. I can't leave out Metagross because he has Dark-type moves, typically speaking. I'm gonna go with Kyogre and see how this works. See if he's got what other moves he might have in store for me. Plus I make it rain, so I'm gonna be stronger. I do need some food to keep me going here. Don't mind about my attack being cut, because it's not why I'm sending you out here for. Attaboy, Kyogre. That wasn't even super effective. You just took care of him in one go. Okay, Xatu. There's actually not a bad reason. Send out Galeo. It is a flying type. It is a psychic type. Drill Peck, okay, yes. Okay. The speed falling is way worth it. If Galeo faints, it's okay. Because him losing speed? Yep. Like it. That he does. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. You're just being cool today. Can't believe... Oh, you could have done it. So close. Having some close calls here today. Alright. Send out the Moltres. Give Moltres some experience points. Of course. Of course, he has another one. Oh well. Oh well. True story. The Rito tribe, indeed. It's a pretty striking resemblance. Not terribly upset now with the 99 revives I have. Oh. I was hoping it was gonna work. Alright. I'm just gonna go with Water Spout then. I trust it. Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum. Only a taste of the Pokemon League's power. That's not bad. 3 Pokemon fainted. Like that's not terrible at all for the first run through. Alright. Yep. I will take my little wins. The Witch King, unfortunately, being burned is a problem. Because I don't think I've got anything to take care of that until basically he faints. Yep. Yep, I got nothing to deal with it. I will use these PPFs, however. Let's get Luster Purge. So there's burn heals, full heals, and full restores. And I have none of those items. And unless if I put them inside... hang on, doing some... I need to go and actually look at my stats real quickly here. But those are the only ways you can heal burn. Alright. Yeah, overheats. I could go up one more. I might as well. There's Aeroblast. Actually, if I use overheat on one, use you on Water Spouts, we should be good to go. Alright, so Water Spout. And then use overheat for you because that's actually much stronger in your case. Speed. I think you're the slowest. Because everyone else is actually reasonably quick otherwise. So, excuse me, I might as well use it on the tiny tank. Not gonna expect it to be that much of a difference, but it could be useful. Let me go grab my Hyper Potions here. Take a look at my items. Yep, use that on you. I do want to rearrange my items here, though. So that way I don't have to scroll all the way down every time. Grab just revives and whatnots. There we go. Alright. Lemonade heals by 80 points, so we might as well use one of those. I can use it on Galileo. And then we've got Freshwater. Yeah, super nice indeed. 50... it won't be a full heal completely, but it's pretty darn close. I'll take that. Oh, I do have a lava cookie. I forgot that. I could use it. I want to use it right now. But I do have that. An emergency backup plan. Actually, we need to continue healing, because we got other Pokemon. I am going to heal the Witch King, even though he is burned. And technically speaking, I should probably heal him once we're in the other gym. But, no, because it's not triggering his... it's not triggering. Normally it works like poison, where walking a certain distance deals damage. But apparently it's not triggering at the moment. So that's good. Alright. Combustions. Another swimmer. Alright. So it should be a fighting type, which means Fly could be reasonably useful. I'm using the term reasonably here broadly. Yeah. As usual, Tiny Tank proving that her attack is not as good as it is. And unfortunately, Vital Throw is incredibly strong for what it is. Not to mention it's super effective. Let's go. Let's see. I don't think Moltres has a flying type move, actually. Hang on a second. Okay, it does have Air Cutter. Because I don't want to use Witch King's moves for Psychic, because she only has so many of those. So we might as well stick with what works. Not to mention, she'll be resistant to that. And then Air Cutter proving its worth in gold here. Alright. Moltres is now level 40. Special attack went up. A Lotad, okay. I gotta think about this one. Because a Lotad is water and grass? Naturally? Oh, Nelly. Let me think this one through. Because honestly, I don't know what she's gonna have. I know it's water, and I know it's evolved form that earns grass. I just don't know if it has grass off the bat. Okay, it has grass right off the bat. That's confirmation for me right there. Yeah, water and grass. You missed with Icy Wind? You missed? Lotad is unfortunately one of those Pokemon that I will naturally have trouble with. Because I don't have... Oh wait, flying type moves. And I know someone who has Aeroblast. And I know someone who's water. It's a good day to be alive. Sir. That's with it being powered up by the rain as well, too. Thank goodness for a critical hit. I didn't want to know if he was going to survive that. There was a good chance. Not effective. True story. Super effective. Okay, that's right. It was a Pachina. Which is actually okay, all things considering. We'll just do a Water Spout. See how useful that is in the rain. As usual, it's pretty effective. A Poliwag. Okay, Poliwags we can deal with. Oh, hang on a minute. Somebody fainted. Okay. Let me think this one through. Let me think. I don't have a lot to deal with it. Like, I've got Kyogre, which is fine. Witch King... Why don't I have an electric Pokemon? I have Glail, who has my electric move. Metagross isn't going to deal that much. Moltres is unfortunately weak to the waters. I say we just send out the Witch King and see what we get done. That's my only option, really. Like, he'll be resistant to the rains for sure, being a dragon. Alright. Luster Purge, because you're burned, unfortunately, which means your attack stat drops like a rock. Okay, this is good news. Like, I really don't want to use Luster Purges, but I think this is the best option I've got. I don't think there's any other option, since Galeo has fainted already. A Kyogre of your own? Okay. So once again, I'm in this weird position. I could send out my Kyogre? See how that works? It's just, yeah. No, just stick with the Witch King. It's gonna, yep, this is fine. It's got a lot of water Pokemon. It was a Lotad, Poliwag, and a Kyogre, all in one go. I'm gonna try Dragon Claw. I'm gonna see what I get done with that. And it's unfortunately not a lot. Oh, that was not effective too. That's the worst part. Okay, that could be the Hydro Pump that forces him to take a recharge, which would be good. Would be good indeed. Gonna do an Aeroblast. Nope. But there's Perish Song. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Alright. So we'll be able to retreat our Pokemon, so we'll at least see what will be upcoming next. but I need to do it on the turn. Oh, and that wasn't. Dang, alright. That's super scary. If Kyogre just faints anyway, I don't have to bother switching it out. And he's just gonna use these Hydro Pumps. Alright. But a Metagross, you gotta do it for the biscuits. Alright. If you're faster than a Kyogre, this works well for me. Unfortunately, you are not. Oh. Oh, that Kyogre. But he didn't switch it, which is an interesting choice. It was a very interesting choice. Moltres gets free experience points. Oh, right, because he was on his last Pokemon. He couldn't. Never mind. That's a win in my book. As you can see, that was tactics that I used there to come out on top of that fight. Just always keep a Pokemon around. That honestly got pretty close. That could have easily gone wrong. Just use all these revives one more time. Oh gosh, I forgot which Pokemon he started with. I remember it's 3 water Pokemon he got, none of them which he started with. He had a Puccini, which is Pokemon number 4, so the only Pokemon I don't remember is what he started off with. That's awkward. Should have taken notes on that. I don't think he started with the Lotad. I'm pretty certain he brought that in afterwards. Because it was a Puccini, Lotad, Poliwag, the Kyogre, and something else. Like those... Like, of course I remember all the other Pokemon and not the one he starts with. The one Pokemon I need to remember. Like, I remember Chimecho from Lorelei, the first one. Which doesn't really help me out too much, but I mean... Like, if I get through the Elite Four this first try, that'll help out quite a bit. Agatha of the Elite Four. Yes, yes. Gosh. I'm gonna have to look back. I'll have to look back through it to see what it was. Because I can't remember. That's unfortunate. Okay, a Pikachu. Pikachu's I can deal with. Not specifically with Tiny Tank, but I do have Dig. Okay. To be fair, I wasn't going to try to retreat Tiny Tank, if I'm being honest. Alright. I'm going to try Aurora Beam. I don't know if that's effective against Electric type specifically. Good thing it knows Headbutt, because I would have preferred... Oh, nice. Could try it again. There's a chance I could also freeze a Pikachu. Okay, there's a chance she's going to heal up. So I'm going to take the chance and just heal up myself. Called it. Everybody's a swimmer here in the Elite Four. That's cute. Alright. Go back with Aurora Beams. I probably should have started that instead of with Overheat, if I'm being honest. Did nothing. Because Aurora Beam is a special-based attack. Alright. Goodbye, Tiny Tank. You've done well. Well, that actually weirdly helped me out. Squeaky vehicle out there. Right, send out the Metagross. I know I'm slightly running longer than usual here, but at least I want to see if I can get through the Elite Four or if I have to give up. Okay. This is unusual. You! Okay. No. That's fine. No, and I need... Okay. Just use Meteor Mash. That's fine. It's a ground type. That's fine. Of course she has a Flygon. Alright, we gotta be worried about that one. Luckily, Galeo knows exactly how to deal with it. We're also slower. Oh, thank goodness you survived. Okay, its speed is slower. Do I go first now? Ho ho! Please knock him out. Ho ho! Thank you. Alright. Just to go through it here. A Charizard? Haha! I'm sorry, best buddy, but you're on the wrong side. You're serving the evil Dark Lord. You're like a brother to me. Oh, try attack, okay. That's gonna make Water Spout slightly less effective. Or will it? Alright, Kyogre, level 40. We're doing fine. Alright, bringing out the Pikachu again. I say we just go with Witch King. That's my best bet. Being a dragon, it'll be naturally resistant. Not to mention, we know it has Volt Tackle. It does have Headbutt, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna go... Luster Purge? Golly. Mean look, not really trying to escape at this point. I'm not trying to do it. I'll go with Dragon Claw? Don't paralyze me, please. Oh, thank goodness. A Spoink? Spoink? I have Thief, it's fine. And because I'm a Psychic, it's gonna be okay. Yes! Okay, that didn't do that much. Ooh, and that special defense, rising. I'm gonna try Dragon Claw, see if that deals more damage. I'm not holding my breath on that one. Oh good, it knows a dark move too. We're in danger. That's fine. I can't even use Surf because I know it's raised its special defense. Everything's fine. The one thing I didn't want the Spoink to know, it knows it. Oh, and it... Danger, Will Robinson! Danger! Okay. That's unfortunate. It knows Rest. I don't really have any other Pokemon that can take it on, is the problem. Like, I've got a Moltres, sure. There's a chance this Spoink will be the end of us. There's a realistic chance this could happen. Let's try Air Cutter, see what we get done with that. Thank you for being critical. Why am I going first? Moltres, you're so fast. Bravo. Alright. Alright, that's good. Using a Swellow. Okay. I do have a Galeo. I don't think she's gonna be faster. So, that's unfortunate because Galeo would be perfect for this, having an Ice move and a Thunder move. The Ice move is the bigger thing. Oh, and it just straight up uses Body Slam. Goes ahead and just does that. Okay. Witch King. Just go with Moltres. Just see if this works. I'm gonna go with an Overheat first, and then we'll just take it from there. I've got Strength, so it should be fine. If you paralyze me, I swear. Alright. Unfortunately, it does more damage. Does more than half of my health, so she uses Body Slam again. That'll be a knockout. Well, she's got Aerial Ace. That's good enough, honestly. Okay, send out the Witch King. He's got less health. The Swellow, unfortunately, is pretty strong. Nope. Yeah, that Spoink kind of ruined everything, and, of course, everything else adding up to this moment. So if we don't knock it out, if we don't survive a Body Slam, that's the end. Yep, a good thing it was a critical hit. Good thing it was a critical hit. Lost against the Kimberly. Alright. But we'll heal up. I could buy some more potions. But that's, I think, a good place to call it quits for today. We've got we're now in this fork in the world, fork in the road. Do we go and train up some more? I know I don't need Tiny Tank out first anymore. She served her purpose. But that was some pretty good battling. I'll go look back at the video, see what Bruno started off with. Like, I remember all the other Pokemon and I can deal with them. The Pikachu, I know I can start off with Metagross as well to try to get Dig off as quickly as possible. And then with Chimecho, just start off with Witch King and start using Thief like crazy. But at least now, next time, everybody but Tiny Tank leveled up during that session, so that works out pretty well. And now, if I lose a Pokemon that I'm like, I need to revive him, we send out the Tiny Tank. Hopefully she takes at least 1, maybe 2 blasts from a Pokemon, and then we bring out the Pokemon we want. So, that is all good news. I will. You two have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I will see you next time whenever that happens. Take care, everyone.